If menstruation is not womanhood, or at least not part of womanhood, then what is womanhood? If biological males and biological females can both experience womanhood, then what the hell is womanhood? What do we all have in common that we could say this is womanhood? And you can't say, well, you all identify as women. Most women don't identify as women because being a woman is not an identity, it's an existence. It's not something we have to think about and then put on. I wake up, I exist, I go to the bathroom. That's it. Being a woman is not something we have to think about until we buy pads or tampons. Tampon girlies, y'all amaze me because I can't do it. I've tried it. Can't do it. Absolutely not. Only one thing is designed to go up there, and a tampon ain't it. Some of y'all do the menstrual cup, or diapers, period underwear, when you get that positive pregnancy test, or you have a miscarriage. When everyone told you, oh, once the baby's born, your body will be all yours again. But they lied because you're breastfeeding and the mastitis is so bad, you just want a self-mastectomy your left boob. When you're 23 years old and the endometrius is so bad and the doctor is telling you the only way to get rid of the pain is to get a hysterectomy. When you go in for a regular pap smear and the doctor refers you to an oncologist. When you're 50 years old, jumping for joy because no more periods, but you're mourning the loss of your fertility. When you're 35 years old and that dream of motherhood is slowly fading away and you're feeling so guilty for all the time you wasted. We don't talk enough about that. When you've had miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage and the doctors can't tell you why. When your hormones are so out of balance you can't lose weight. When you're so stressed out your period shows up 4 days early. These experiences, while they vary from woman to woman and they're all different, there's something shared in it because it all comes from the same place. Talking about menstruation isn't reducing womanhood to menstruation. It's acknowledging the foundation of womanhood. Our first period for many women is joyful. For some of us, it was dramatic and traumatic. But that milestone is what launched us into womanhood. Womanhood and adulthood are not really synonymous. We didn't come into womanhood at 18. We didn't come into womanhood at 25. We came into womanhood when many of us were still losing baby teeth. And it's lifelong. 2 years ago, I went on a vacation. I went to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Now, I knew I wanted to go in October because I wanted to do Halloween Horror Nights. And before I checked my regular calendar, I went to the Flow app, which is the app I use to track my period, and I scrolled to October to see which week would be the least inconvenient. We schedule events, we schedule weddings, we schedule vacations around the happenings of our female bodies, yet we are being told that our female bodies, our femaleness, this miraculous design doesn't belong in the conversation of womanhood. If our female bodies do not belong in the conversation, if this is not the foundation of womanhood, then what is?